Check, check. Everybody is live.
Yes.
Everybody, Marine is here. How you doing? I'm again here with Base Marine.
Yes.
Father
Hello.
Comic. Yeah. Like always, we're going to talk about comics. Indiegogo comics is our forte. We like Indiegogo a lot. We like crowdfunding. Sometimes we buy, the regular stuff from. Well, I'm not personally buying anything from Marvel again. Or maybe DC. DC I still like, and other comics, but especially we're talking about Indiegogo campaigns, and we do always or mostly two. I think that's reasonable when it comes to time and in what we like. So, Jeroen, what do you have for us today?
Yes. I'm not sure if it's an Comic Gate campaign, but it is an Indiegogo campaign, so we are going to look at it. It's The Last Patrol. It's based on true events during the war in Iraq. Can you share it for a moment? Yes.
What is the interest for you in this campaign? What is it?
The military aspect is for me very appealing. Well, my past in the Navy, of course, but also, from a very young age, I've always been very interested in, all the war stuff. Not specifically the weapons. You hear a lot of people talk about the weapons that are cool or something like that, but for me, it's mostly the whole scene that's going on. The story itself behind it and how it works itself out mostly.
Yeah, I can relate. I served as well in the military, so I know where you're coming from. The Last Patrol is it? You say it's based on real events, and can you?
Yes, it also here it says based on actual events.
Okay.
It's a group of soldiers that is ambushed during a patrol.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically about how they survived the ambush and the night. Personally, what made why I haven't backed it yet. I am going to, but like you see in this page a lot, it's a lot of the same faces, same type of faces. It's and the military. I can show a picture here with color. You can't really recognize the people that it's about. It's all it's just glasses, the helmet, then black face masks. It's a little impersonal to me, at least for what you can see in the campaign. But the story itself is very appealing to me, which is why I want to back it. I can show the video for a second.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I mean, I have seen this campaign on and off. I'm not sure it doesn't have any appeal to me, but you know what? Maybe I didn't give it a fair chance. So if you want to show the video to us, yeah, please do.
Yes. Here we go.
Yes.
Do you hear the sound?
Absolutely. Cool.
Yeah, short, but you see a lot of action.
Yeah, this is the first time I saw the video.
Yes. Here is one of the pictures I do like a lot. So,
or
this one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the cover.
as well.
It's not clear to me. The people that worked on it are yeah, very well known to some people. For me, I'm fairly new to the classic American comics and all that. I'm just getting into it,
Mhm.
but yeah, even I recognized
Yeah,
the works they were part of. So yeah, who doesn't know Batman or Daredevil?
yeah,
Green Goblin is a name you hear a lot, or Spider Man. That all these people know what they're doing.
yeah. They're
Yeah, you see a lot of action, and the story itself just, yeah, I can't really explain it. It's if you're interested in things like war movies or war books, I think you might be interested in this as well.
yeah,
I,
real life. Yeah.
I am personally very interested, so
Okay. And
yeah.
yeah,
We're going to look at the perks for a second.
sure.
Yes. Yes, here is USD. This is beneath it. That's our currency, euros.
Yeah,
Yeah, the first perk is the graphic novel plus the two stickers that you see here. The last patrol sticker and the last patrol sticker with the image. Wait a second.
yeah. I like the sticker because
This
it's the
image.
yeah. I like the door kicker sticker.
Yes,
There's a
here.
Indiegogo campaign that calls itself door kicker. So, but I like this one.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah.
Then you have the book, the stickers, plus a T-shirt. I haven't seen a picture of the T-shirt on the campaign, but I think that might be coming, or it might be
Maybe
a surprise as well. But
maybe
uh,
this updates. Let me check real quick. I'm gonna do it behind the camera.
okay.
No, nothing yet. Just an update. Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, and here is that was for $50 or 45 euros.
Mhm.
Uh, then you have everything, so the book, the stickers, and the T-shirts, plus a litho. A litho is yet another art form. So I think it's a sort of original art, sort of image
Yeah.
on a litho. So
Yeah. Let me check
it
because
doesn't really explain it on the page what they mean with it, but I know it's an art form. I also work in a museum, so
yeah, the English. Let me do the English translation. It's always good when people are probably saying, "You don't know what a LIFO is." I'm sorry, you don't know
yeah,
everything.
I know what they mean in the museum in Dutch, but it's hard to explain in a different language.
Exactly. Let me double check. Leave a little stone print. Okay. Well, the different forms of stone print, of course. Well, but there's also no picture of it of the LIFO as well.
No,
It's
it's they only show a few art pages and a little bit of text. So you don't know what the litho or the T-shirt is. You see the stickers here, but for
yeah,
the
no.
rest, it's all you have to wait and see.
Then we go to
Yes, that was for $60 or 53 euros.
Mhm.
And then we go to one of the original art pages, plus I assume with the book. Yeah, the physical copy, 11 by 17. Yeah, I think they mean here art page. It says cover print, but that's the one below. And the sticker set and the T-shirt, of course, for $300. That's not very expensive, I have to say, for an original art page.
No, it's very
With
cheap
the
indeed.
T-shirt and stickers and the physical copy. So,
Okay.
and
Because
then of course we have the book itself, the 11 by 17 cover print of the original cover, but, and
yeah,
you have the sticker set and T-shirt again.
okay. Well, like I said, what I'm trying to say is that Normally you pay, I don't know, 250 till $500 just for an original print. So
Yes.
that's very cheap.
Yeah, you have a few campaigns that are beneath that, but especially when the artists are even a little bit better known,
Hmm.
it always art prints are going for at least a couple of hundreds on itself. So
Yeah. And when I look at the pages, the art pages, there is some emotional connection between soldiers and children. I
yes,
mean, looks good.
yeah, that was an important part of the peace mission, of course.
Yeah,
Trying to make the families that didn't take part in everything that happened
yeah,
to make them friendly to each other so they could do their jobs better.
yeah. Well, I assume that there's a lot of innocent people at that time too.
That's
When
in every war, sadly. So, well, not sadly that there are innocent people, but that
yeah,
there are innocent people being.
cast in the crossfire, yes.
Yes.
But I think it's ballsy, but also cool that they are doing a comic about that, especially when it tells a story about real events.
Yes.
Um, I'm curious, man, what how this develops. And when does it come out? Is there a time? I didn't see that probably.
It says September this year.
Okay. And I saw in the pages that they
Estimated.
are halfway.
Yeah, that was at the beginning of the cover of the campaign. They said that the art was already halfway, so I
So they're
think it might be
probably.
done. This is the first colored page that we can see on the campaign itself,
Mhm.
and of course a few panels in the video just now.
Yeah.
But mostly everything is still in black and white, so maybe they are going to update it. I don't know that for sure, of course, but
Yeah. And which part do you want, and what is for
uh,
you feeling?
at least for now, I am just going for the graphic novel plus stickers because yeah, the T-shirts and all the other things you don't know what you get, and it's
I get
very.
that. Yeah.
If you don't like it, it's very expensive for to have it from America shipped to the Netherlands. So you
Yeah.
have to think a good $30 extra. Plus, if you are unlucky in this country, you get extra fees for
Yeah.
because it's from other countries
Yeah.
coming in. They sometimes make you pay extra for yeah to get it into the country. So
Yeah. That's and yeah, it's expensive either. But on the other hand, those perks are pretty good. Nothing bad.
yeah,
Cool. So well, we have to wait and see, Jeroen, how
yes,
this works out. Maybe they're doing some updates. Like I said, I'm not familiar with this campaign, but I'm keeping a close eye on this one as well. It piqued my interest. As far as of yet, maybe I want to see more action at this pages, but we still
yeah.
have to.
You also shouldn't show all the action, of course, on the page. You have to surprise people when they get the book. So
Absolutely.
yeah, I think they show some action and
Yeah,
also some.
yeah,
I think they did it right in that department. So yeah, personally, I'm surely going to back it, and everybody who's interested, at least check it out.
yeah.
We
Because
will put the link in the description below.
that's what I wanted to say. Absolutely. I got a campaign as well. It's an older campaign, still in the works, and I probably think they're getting finished soon. And that is for me is Monster MD. Monster MD. You know what? I'm going to share it first. Probably a better way to show it.
Yeah, I've heard about it, but I haven't really dived into what it actually is. So,
Okay, well, let's go do it together.
sweet.
It is.
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, it's about a doctor. Well, people will compare him to Frankenstein because he works with monsters and cure monsters or kill monsters. Um, when I saw this for campaign the first time, I didn't impress me because I didn't like the art at the time. I knew the artist from somewhere, and I looked it up real quick. And this is the artist. He's doing Zombie Tramp, or had done Zombie Tramp. Not still if that is an ongoing series. It I don't know what's the rating of this. Is this an R-rated, or is this a fun zombie book? I don't know. But then von Klaus, who is the writer, I think, or is he the writer? Let me double check. Oh, this is the yeah. You see here, 10 pages left. So I was in the wrong section. Let's go to the story page here. Okay. Working from a laptop, so I'm not very quick with things. So it's about a. You know what? I'm going to read it. Or should we do the video? What do you want? Can we do the video?
Let's start with the video and then go through the page.
Yeah. Okay, then we go here. Maybe the story will better explain than I can do. And
I barely hear any sound.
Yeah, I know. Let me see if I can turn up the volume. Yes. Again. So let's do it again.
It's still not coming
I'm
through.
I cannot get it more.
Yeah, for us it's not.
No.
You can see the pictures, but that's it.
Yeah, well, let's say I turn up the volume as high as I can, but it's still very. Maybe it's the problem is on my side. I'm not sure.
Better.
Surgeon who's now the underground doctor to the local monsters. Coupled with his invisible surgical assistant Heidi, he gets into hilarious and horrific misadventures in monster mending. Dr. Black wants out of the game, though. He doesn't think he has what it takes to practice cryptocology. But when Heidi is kidnapped by his worst nightmare, the monster-killing madman that took his arm, ruined his medical career, he must depend on his paranormal patience more than he ever thought possible. Will Dr. Black be able to confront what scares him the most for the very monsters that he wants to give up on? And is Heidi hot or what under that facility? I've been making comics for years, guys, and it's all led up to this. My most ambitious project yet. With mind-melting art by Marco McCagney, who you may know from Zombie Tramp and Vamp Blade, colors by the incomparable Tanya Wicker, who did flawless work on The Signal, and letters by Eric the Man Weathers, letterer on Earthworm Jim. This is a high-quality indie story with heart that you do not want to miss. Not to mention, it has nearly every monster that you've ever loved from the movies. It has horror movie reference Easter eggs galore hidden throughout the book. A fully self-contained story without cliffhangers, all within 111 pages. Action, comedy, horror, complex characters, and more heart than you'd expect. Even people who aren't into monsters tell me this book has everything they love in a comic. So, can I count on your help to bring this monster to life? Evil is definitely gonna need a checkup. Thanks so much for your support, guys.
Awesome.
It's even for people who don't like monsters. So
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, von Klaus, he was on the stream a while back, a long time ago, and he was talking so passionately about this project that I don't know, it just pulled me in, and I backed this comic, and I haven't regretted since. And from what I've seen, this only gets better and better and better and better. And I like that a lot because, okay, we have seen some art. What I specialize, I'm a color guy. I love colors. I love popping colors, but also I like good black and white. I'm a bit of both. But if I have a comic that is colored, then I want to have popping colors that resonate with me. So I'm gonna show a little bit of.
They bring this monster to life.
Oh.
Why is he going and doing it again?
Thanks so much for your support, guys.
I can't
You
stop it.
wanted to thank us for the support again, so.
You're welcome, Van Klaus, that I back your book. Don't worry. I'm happily. So okay, laptop problems. Anyway, so I'm going to show some art here. I love the concept of a invisible assistance. I'm not sure who is the comedic factor. Maybe he or maybe she. I'm not sure. And you know what?
In the video, some shots about
Mhm.
one of the characters punching a monster with a very strange face. Maybe that is the comedic character.
Oh yeah. I mean, look at this art.
Yeah.
This is art
It's
that
very
is
serious. So I think that's the doctor.
Yeah, absolutely. He has the maimed arm, a zombie arm. Is it a zombie arm or a monster arm? Probably. And like
Looks like a metallic arm that's sawed onto his own arm.
no, it's not a metallic one. It's definitely a monster one.
Okay,
And
yeah, it looked a little bit metallic because the monster bit him, but he didn't have a wound. So
yeah. So I like this one a lot. You see this? It's
Yeah.
invisible, and you see the smoke going into her lungs.
yeah,
That's really cool done, man. And more art, and especially the wagon or the
yeah, I
vehicle.
like the boss.
Yeah, it looks like a I don't know, a Scooby-Doo bus. No, I'm just joking, but it's a very small vehicle, and the front of it looks like a face, a monster face. Not sure if that's intentional. Maybe I'm seeing that it's not there. Of course, that can also be it. And then we see some action here with probably a clay monster or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but look at this, man. Jar. Nice. That's gonna be the or is it a poop monster? Ah, well, that's cool.
Ah,
Yeah, but like you said, yeah, like I said, he showed a lot of, and I believe it was his girlfriend that. Not sure if she's responsible for his arm. Not entirely sure. And oh, by the way, this is the sketchbook. I got the sketchbook as well. And I'm going to talk about it a little bit. Oh, now let's see what's in the sketchbook. It's pretty hard to see from a distance, but it has a biography, probably, if that's how we can say it, about the monsters, about the Mercy Wagon, also known as the Meat Wagon.
yeah.
So that's cool. It has a blueprint, and I must say, normally if you have a art book, it's very the art books that I got is very stiff, but this is very inventive. It looks like maybe a cross between a diary of different monsters, but also like when I see probably you can see it like the Necronomicon from a horror movie. I really like that, and let's go over to the perps, and I'm going to scroll very slowly to the top. Very slowly. Oh man, I wish I had to sit behind a computer. Anyway, so I back first the normal book, and we're going. This is the normal book. The signed one.
Hey, did that have the graveyard shift logo in the letters?
What? Where do you see that?
The cover, a little bit up. Yeah, the same skull from Graveyard Shift is in the O of Monster.
I'm not sure if that's the same skull.
It looks the same.
But I didn't see that at all.
He showed the book showed as one of the first images in the video as well. So
you could be right. I have to ask Von Klaus about that because that's a small Easter egg. it's a pretty good one. I didn't see it at all. I see a skull and yeah, okay, skull and that's it. But I didn't see the connection. If that's true, we leave that in the open. So I bought this one, the signed comic, $25. It's about 22 euros. And then he said in a video that he is, people are reacting to the sketchbook a lot. And I was piqued into it as well. I said, you know what? How many pages? How is the story, or how does it look? And we have a back and forth a little bit in DMs or through mail. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna back it. I want to have it. So I got the signed comic and the sketchbook.
Yeah.
So, like it says here, Science Monster would be 100 pages. That is a lot. That is a lot of content for $25 if you just order the standard version.
In some cases, it's even more than double.
Absolutely, and there's a lot of pages. He assured me with the sketchbook, the official sketchbook, that is called Monster MD Color Blind. Pretty good. Then we have, of course, here the Digital Deluxe, and that's the digital version. High quality PDF and an official sketchbook, also digital. Then we go to, well, of course, the sign book, but also a badass T-shirt. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but this logo. And
I do recognize it from something, but I don't know from what.
I believe when you go to hospitals or to the doctor, that I'm not sure how you call it, by the way. But there's an image that represents when you have here that you are in a doctor's office or in the hospital. And he added a twist of, I believe, snakes with wings.
Yeah, with bat wings.
Yeah, with bat wings. And
it's like a little pentagram in the middle of the bat wings.
Yeah, exactly. It also says it has an oath, do no harm unless you must. Designed to look distressed and worn on arrival. You're going to adore sporting you love the paranormal patients in this T-shirt. Cool. Also for $25. There's no book, only the T-shirt. Then we go to the signed comic plus poster. It's a poster of Heidi, 11 by 17 fold-out poster of Heidi H. Hyde. Hyde, like Mr. Hyde? Okay. The Invisible Surgical Assistants by Miss Sashi. Sashi, isn't she the one who does also had a pinup done from with your boy Zach on his one of his campaigns? I believe so. Not entirely sure.
I think so. Was it on Jawbreakers?
Jawbreakers, I presume. Yeah, cool. Then we have 2 signed comics, which is cool, of course, for international backers. If you back 2 books, is it maybe a double books like this one or the sketchbook? It's profitable. Not profitable. It's better for you when it comes to shipping. It's cheaper. Otherwise, you have to pay per book more transport or shipping cost. Then we have the comic sketchbook plus poster, I presume, for the whole shebang, $65. We have your name in the book, the full dose. So what do you get for the full dose? Go a little bit slower here. Okay. Signed comic, signed sketchbook, Heidi pinup, T-shirt black, probably the only color you can get. And your name in the book for 95 buckaroos. Then what do we have here below? $10. I believe it's maybe for really great fans or retailers. Oh, wait. For our friends in both the military and comic shops. Nice. That's a cool one. Yeah. Oh, this is
on other campaigns as well. That people.
Yeah. I mean, it's perfect. When you are in the military, you don't have a comic shop near where you are in certain zones. So this is perfect. Oh, that's cool.
The American military themselves, of course, they are sometimes shipped all over the world. They have, I know, they have a base with American soldiers in Germany, not far from here, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that kind of packages that would be really interesting for people to order 10 copies to the base in Germany, let's say.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a long time that I've been through this page because I backed this book a long time ago, but I didn't know that because I don't want to have 10 books.
We knew.
Yeah. But
And
for
the campaign as well, that a lot was added after it went in demand. So
that could be also.
they can still be constantly adding things they might appeal to people.
There's another perk I'm going to talk about later, but I want to do this as well. We have the overdose. What do you get here? A deluxe version, signed comic.
Stone?
What do you say?
Did I see that correct in the picture of the perk? Your name on a tombstone?
Your name on the tombstone. That's correct. So you got the whole shebang. What I said earlier. Your name in the book and your name on a grave.
And you get 2 signed comics, 2 signed sketchbooks, and 2 Heidi pinups.
Yeah.
So from every book itself, you get double, plus every extra.
So you get your name in the book twice?
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
Maybe on the back page as a thank you and on the tombstone.
Yeah. Cool. And then we have for $500. How many? Wait. How many is this? 150, and for 500 you get the monster dose. So I guess everything double. Signed comic 2, signed sketchbook 2, Heidi pinup 2. Your name in the book, and you be a monster. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Wow.
So is that your face in the monster? I'm not sure how this goes, but
yeah, I think one of the monsters gets your name or something.
Yeah, not sure. One person has claimed that, so he's got everything, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, signed book, all signed books double. So
yeah,
then you can give it. Can you give your monster self to a friend?
Who knows? There's a nice.
I am actually interested in the featured perk, the comic and the sketchbook, because for me the comic book, the coloring, if it's done right, adds a lot to the story itself.
Mm-hmm.
I like mostly the stories in the comics to be colored, but I also like line art on itself very much, usually without the lettering and all that, because you can really see how an artist works on how he draws the line arts or the sketches, the rough prints, all that. You can really learn a lot as someone who wants to do the same thing. You can really learn from a book like that.
Yeah, it's a making of. I like making of because sometimes the art is so appealing to us, to a person, that we don't see much how it's being created. Through storyboards, through line art, and then getting inked, etc. Yeah, I love that as well. There's last thing I want to talk about real quick. Let's go over here. Okay, 10 pages left. So then it's going to print after finalize the lettering.
About pages, I didn't see art pages in this. Correct? I didn't see art pages for sale.
No, there are no art pages for sale in this perk. So
I think this book would have sold really well in art pages. That very diverse type of styles in every page, it looks like. So.
Yeah, well, this is it could be, but not every campaign needs to have an art.
Of course not, but you get so used to it, you see, hey, this one doesn't have it.
So I wanted to talk about this one. Rob Willis is one of my one of my favorite artists at the moment in probably, I want to say everywhere, but it's not entirely true. But especially in Indiegogo, but he is forced to be recognized. I'm not
Comics.
rambling. I'm rambling. I love this comic. I love this art. I want this art so bad. Rob Willis, you're the man, man. I love you, man. You're
One of the
amazing.
biggest names in indie comics.
Absolutely. Look at this. This is I didn't know that, because if you are, this is a crossover book, by the way. So if you purchased Shinobi Sasquatch as well, then you get a physical copy of an Sasquatch versus Monster MD book. In my opinion, I thought it was maybe a backup story in this comic, or maybe in a comic in Shinobi Sasquatch. I didn't know that was a separate book. So Rob Willis was on Twitter, and he said, "Hey, I made a cover of Heidi and the doctor. Got the name, sorry, and the Shinobi Sasquatch." And I asked him, "It's just maybe an alternate cover?" No, just a cover from a new comic that we are giving to you. I said, what? Okay. So, yeah.
It's a bit like Dan Braga. Like when I reached 150K, I do an extra book for free in the campaign. But then if you back the other one, you get an extra book here.
Yeah, exactly. So if you back this campaign and the monster, I'm sorry, Shinobi Sasquatch, then you get this crossover comic book for free.
I don't really know Shinobi Sasquatch.
You missing out.
Face in the background, is that the Sasquatch, or?
Yeah, that's the Sasquatch. I don't think it's finished yet.
A Hulk face.
Oh no, absolutely not. But I see some resemblance. But you should check out Rob Willis's art. Or
it looked to me like a little bit of a Hulk face. But...
Well, he's a hulking character. Let me say this. So yeah, there we have it, people. I'm gonna stop screen sharing. Remove. Yeah, amazing. So what do you think about Monster MD? Is that something you are interested in or not?
Yeah, it's definitely something I am going to look into, and I think other people who are interested in the art should definitely look into it as well.
Yeah,
it has interesting perks, and I might back it as well.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so how long are we streaming yet? Oh, almost 40 minutes. Well, it's time to quit.
Wow.
Thanks for watching. Links are going to be in the description when I'm going to post this. Jeroen, as always, thank you very much for coming here, and we see each other next time. Oh, by the way, follow him on Twitter. He's also going to be. He has a YouTube channel. Check that out as well.
The YouTube channel is Art and Comics.
Yeah. Till next time, guys. Bye.